Well, congratulations. If you made it this far, then you've definitely made some progress in getting all the way down through Mariana's Veil. Guys, this has been a crazy update. If you haven't already, hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the post notification. We're get the bell, make it go ding. Welcome more, guys. Let's like spike up this video. In this video, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to get all the required resources for the deep upgrade in the GLIMMERFIN suit level 3, which if you guys look, this thing looks so cool. Honestly, the GLIMMERFIN suit level 3 is the coolest looking variation of this suit. Like, it just is like, dude, we got like a little anglerfish thing. I don't know what they call those. Guys, what are the dangly light things on the anglerfish called? I don't know. Probably like, honestly, an angler's lantern, honestly. But, yeah, anyways, guys, it's just so cool, though. And this thing is top tier. And then, of course, you get the deep upgrade. So you can go even further down into the Veil and get to the next location, which is where it starts getting crazy, guys. It starts getting crazy after this. So, yeah, once you make it into here, though, you would have had to went through like a little maze with like these fish that you can't get spotted by the light. You know, it's not that difficult, but if you guys do need a guide on that specifically, let me know. I'll make it. Whoa, he just called something like a hex or abyssal thing. That's pretty cool. Yeah, it's a void glow ghost fish. Nice. That was the last thing I think he needed. Awesome. I think he's about to get this complete too. So, yeah, we're going to go over on how to get the lantern, the ghost fish, and the sea devil. Now, obviously, by the time you're here, you probably would have already had GLIMMERFIN suit level 2, or you wouldn't have even been able to get here. So, with that, you can probably check that off your list, right? Now, the lantern, yeah, he's got it. Nice. Let me say congrats. Congrats. So he just got his as well. Now, what I do every time I hit a checkpoint down here, guys, I always side with the innkeeper, and I make sure that I'm, you know, we're good with the innkeeper, because if you die or something, which you will die a lot here, okay? I'm going to tell you now. You're probably going to die. If you do this without dying, you're most legendary person. So, that be the case, though. They are going to be these fish down here that spawn, and they want to kill you. They will swim towards you whenever you come down here. Yep, here he comes. Ugh. Get out of there. They will come towards you, right? And when they do, you need to give them either an orca or a kraken. Now, those are the only two that it will eat. And honestly, wow, if you guys did not prep for this and have a kraken or an orca, it's going to be really, really annoying. So maybe you can do it with a friend that already has a kraken, or just wait and save up, you know, and get krakens and orcas. Luckily, I had 2 krakens to get the lantern. And what happens is you feed them to these, and it puts them to sleep. So you need to feed like 3 or 4 krakens or orcas in total, and it will put all of them asleep. See, look at him go. Why is he coming up like that? What's he doing? And then what you do, that little lantern on the top there, you can pick it up then after they're asleep. I do recommend doing this with friends, guys, just to spare some of the krakens and orcas that you will need, because I use my chocolate kraken, my glossy big like shiny kraken, and I'm pretty sad about that. Not gonna lie, dude. I was saving those, and now I have 0 kraken. So yeah, it's a small price to pay, I guess. But yeah, this lantern, I have a full video breaking it down on how to get the lantern in the most efficient way possible. For the other things you're gonna need here, the ghost fish and the sea devil, those can be fished regular, just in this little pond here. So you will fish those here, and I call all those with the Tempest Rod that I have now. Now, you might be like, well, what specific baits do I need? And so on. I didn't use any type of bait, so baits are not needed for this. Some people have claimed that some of them are difficult, but if we look at the best area here. All right, let's get out of there. The ghost fish is a legendary. Now, this one usually is difficult for people. I have heard people have a difficult time getting the legendary. The sea devil, you're going to probably pull this one pretty easy. It's an uncommon. You're going to get this easy. Now, it does like insects on the bait if you're trying to specifically get it. And then this one does like squid. But like I said, you can catch it without it. You don't need it. But this is usually the more difficult one people are struggling with, is the ghost fish. Now, of course, we have the mythical. And then we have another legendary and an uncommon, which I'm slowly getting these. Which, you know, different baits is going to range and help you out accordingly depending on the fish. But the 2 there that we just went over, I showcased the baits that they most prefer, and that you can get them here without having to really, you know, you just got to sit here and fish for a little bit, and then you're going to be able to catch them. The legendary might be more difficult. If you have server luck enabled, that's going to be helpful. If you got a rod with luck, a high luck rod. That's going to be helpful as well, you know. Different times of days, you're going to catch different things. You know, guys, the craziest thing is that you got the rod of the Zenith or whatever it's called down here, and that thing is worth 10 mil. I just can't see nobody buying that, you know? Just to kind of vent a little bit about that price tag on that rod, dude. I'm pretty sure the rod's not even that superior, and they want 10 mil for it. Now, I don't know if these rods are going to get buffed, debuffed, what's going to be coming into the future. You know, the Seraphic rod got delivered to us, right? And then the devs ended up buffing the Seraphic rod, or not buffing it, debuffing it. And, you know, players definitely were not happy with that. And I can't much blame them, right? You gave us something and then took it away. But that be the case, though. These other rods here, they're like 10 million, 15 million dollar rods, and it's like, what average fish player is going to have 10 to 15 million laying around? I just don't think that's really common. Well, what I do think that's for, though, is maybe for the players that, you know, are very committed, they grind a lot, they just have that type of money sitting around, and they want like an absolute fantastic rod, you know. The 15 mil rod is going to be everything in that. I imagine, guys, the rod that's 15 mil, which we're going to go and talk about it. I forget what it's called. I forget what the rod is actually called. Let me see if I can just figure out what it's called for you guys. Ethereal, like, prism rod. Is that what it's called? Or is that another rod? There's two rods. There's Leviathan's Fang rod and then Ethereal Prism rod. I think it's the Prism rod that is 15 mil. I'm not for sure, though. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong. But either way, though, it's just, dude, it's like, these rods better be the best rods in the game. Better than Seraphic, almost borderline, you know? But obviously, guys, if you're wondering, like, what's the best rods in this update and what rods you should be saving up for or maybe thinking about getting in this update, I will have a full tier list video on that. You know, guys, as I'm uploading these guides throughout the day, I'm kind of doing this and also recording guides as I'm doing it for you guys and as I'm learning, too. That way you guys can fill in on it. Because a lot of times I'm sitting here thinking, I'm like, you know, this is not something I instantly knew how to do. Like the lantern thing, I was like, okay, yeah, we need to feed it Kraken and Orca. So, well, I need to hit record then, and that's what we did with the last video that was uploaded on the channel, and it was chaotic. But all right, so yeah, we caught this one. Now we need the legendary and the mythical. Now, what I'm doing as I'm going through each of these levels, guys, is I'm completing the bestiaries. Now, they are super rare. There's like Leviathan, a magma Leviathan thing, and whatever. You're going to need all of those. So, yeah, you're going to have to complete all these bestiaries anyways, honestly, I think, because some of the ending puzzles that you're going to face. And obviously, guys, we're going to be getting to the boss catches and stuff in due time. I'm getting through this update as quick as I can, guys. So, yeah, with that aside, though, love you guys. Hopefully this helped you, and that's how you get level 3 suit. All right, let's keep going.